Hello everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with a walk in John Griffin Regional Park. This is the Arkansas Riverwalk located in Canon City, Colorado. Canon City is a more southern city here in Colorado. Their population is about 18,000 people. As you can see right there, that is my pop-up camper that I built. So this was a test trip, as I'll say in a couple of my videos that I did during this I was down here 2 days, one night, 2 days. It seemed like I was longer, but it was really one. I got here so early, so it felt like I was here 3 days, I guess. So what happened is I go to Lake Pueblo. So I didn't want to hang around Pueblo this time. There's nothing wrong with it, and there's things to do there. But I said, let's go down to Canon City this day. I had a little bit of shopping. I needed to get a couple of things, and I like going to the smaller cities sometimes, and Pueblo's not huge or anything, and it's cool, it's fine, but I wanted to go hang out in Canon City and check out some stuff there, because Canon City has also been on our radar for moving. I know we've talked about this in the past. You've seen some of my videos like talking about moving to Eugene, Oregon, and all that stuff in the past, and the reality of it is we're never going to move to Eugene, Oregon, more than likely. We have kids here and stuff, but that doesn't mean I can't travel. It doesn't mean I can't do all different types of things and go back to the places I love and hang out. And I like going to Eugene. I like its proximity to the ocean and stuff, and there's a lot of things I like about Oregon, but our kids are mostly, for the most part, out here, so that's one of the reasons. So we're trying to use common sense in what we look at. So Canon City has been on the radar. Pueblo West is on the radar. Manitou Springs was on the radar, and also moving back to Colorado Springs, and is on the radar because her family, in the short time, in the shorter time frame, her family, her parents live in Colorado Springs, and they're very elderly, so we may want to move there so she can be close, because she wants to make sure that they spend their time in their house. And many of you people with older parents or family like that, it's a big deal when they spend their life in their house. So we may be looking in neighborhoods in that area in the short time, in a shorter period of time, not say like a forever home, because I would like to also go to a smaller area too, a little slower pace. So getting back to here, this is the Riverwalk. What I like about Canon City is this. There's about 18,000 people that live here. It's got good proximity to Pueblo, and Pueblo West, all that stuff. I like that. I think Canon City is really pretty. They have a cool downtown. It's very family friendly. Before someone chimes in the comments trying to tell me about the history, I'm well aware of the history, and that is the history. And I know that history, and we're not going to go into it in here. If you're really interested in that history, you can look that up yourself. I'm not going to go into that. I'm talking about the present. What I see in the present here is everyone's so polite, nice. I talk to people. I went to Harbor Freight here. I didn't walk out of there feeling like I needed a shower or something, because some of those little cheap places where you buy like supplies and stuff like that are real. Just the people that work in there and how their attitudes, and the people that be in there just leave you, feels like you're in a pawn shop in the worst part of town type of thing. And it wasn't like that. It was nice. People were nice. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, telling me about places, and oh, check this out. I want stuff like that. I love areas like that where people are friendly, not where we're rushing around and we feel like we don't have any time to do anything. So Canon City's on it, and we traveled far around. We researched it, and you saw some of my older videos. You probably didn't see everything that I recorded, but we were actually down there looking at houses. Are we moving right now? No, but probably in the next 2 or 3 years. My last child, our youngest, he's going to be graduating in 2 years, and he already said he's cool if he doesn't graduate at the college, the high school he's at. So don't tell me nothing like that. So it could possibly be quicker than that, or not. But Canon City's on it. This Arkansas Riverwalk, I recommend you come here. And the reason I recommend you come here, it's all along, it's a Riverwalk, but it's truly along the river. A lot of it is not paved. It's dirt, a lot of it. Not a big deal. I didn't pull out my bike, and the only reason I didn't is I had plans to ride my bike in Trinidad, and I had got a non-electrical site, which really didn't impact anything when at Lake Pueblo, because I had 2 batteries with me. But I never been to Trinidad, so maybe I need my second battery. Well, I'd come to find out I didn't even need to touch my second battery, but I didn't know that on this day. And I just wanted to get out and go for a walk and stretch my legs, and it was a good decision. It's beautiful through here, and also I didn't want to do my e-bike fully through here because I would like to come back. I told my wife about it. I'm like, so we'll bring either the e-bikes or we'll bring our gravel bikes and we'll ride it. I think it's really nice. I saw a few people on it. Everyone was friendly, waved, all this, all that stuff. They have bathrooms here. Their seating, like their benches and stuff, are perfect. So if you're here and you just want to walk a little bit and sit down and listen to your podcast, read a book or something, by all means do that. A lot of the benches are right along the Arkansas River there, so you're literally sitting right next to it within a few feet. One thing I would tell you, one piece of advice I would give you, make sure you have bug spray. I didn't have any this day, and luckily nothing was really, there was nothing really biting. But I think I had a long sleeve on too, maybe. But I can see the bugs and the mosquitoes getting pretty bad if you ain't careful. I don't know if they spray in this area. I really don't. But anyway, I walked probably 3 or 4 miles is what I'd say, and then I turned around. I walked about no, that's not true. I walked about 2.5 miles down it, and then I stopped because I don't want to see everything. You'll hear that in my Trinidad video when I'm riding my bike. I rode for some time, but then after a while, I don't want to see everything because I want to bring my wife back here and check this out. Not that I don't want to know everything. I just want to know. I want to go to a place, check it out, and know enough about it to know I want to explore it or go check it out with her. If that makes sense to people, you know what I mean? Now, other places I'll go to and I'll know everything about it, and I say, you got to go check this out. And that's cool too. Now, walking through here, it's very clean, very nice. Canon City has a little bit more handle on their homeless population. People ask me about that all the time. I didn't see any. I saw one person. I don't know if they were there. I couldn't see them, but there was a cart behind like one of the bathrooms hidden. But that was about it. It wasn't like a lot of Riverwalk. So you'll hear in my Trinidad video, and I like Trinidad. I'm going to go back to I really do like it, but they had way too many homeless people on their Riverwalk. There were so many of them in certain parts by the city. Also, in this area, you can ride bikes, you can walk, of course, in certain trails, and you have to look at the maps. There's horseback riding trails as well. Didn't see any horses this time, but like I said, it's a wonderful walk along this, and I'm pretty sure this goes into downtown Canon City. Like I said, I only went so far because I didn't want to do too much because I kind of wanted it to be an adventure. You know what I mean? And with her, more especially when we're riding our e-bikes or our gravel bikes too, we can. I got 2 batteries, so I'm not worried about really running out of power. And she, is lightweight, and she has a e-bike with a big battery, so she can go forever practically. So we can do all this anymore. So I highly recommend you come check out this area. I think it's really great. I'll have Amazon links in the description. Believe it or not, the Amazon links and all that stuff, they help with all this, man. A lot of my trips are funded when I do my big trip once a year to wherever. A lot of times I like to go to the West Coast. A lot of it's paid for by YouTube and Amazon links, like literally. I'm not joking on that. So it's a good thing for me. And when I go to the West Coast, I'm not necessarily interested in the big cities. Every time I go, I find something new. The next time I go, I'm going to go to some of the places I really enjoy as well. But I'm very interested in a lot more of interior Northern California, in the smaller cities in Northern California, coastal areas as well. I really liked my time there, and I didn't get to see enough of it. But anyway, a thank you to everyone who clicks on those Amazon links. And thank you to just watching my videos and all that stuff. That's a big help. As you can see, Canon City's got mountains all around it. This was an overcast day. This is summertime. It would rain after I got done here. It would start raining actually, and I would end up going to Harbor Freight, getting some stuff. I bought a chair because a stepping stool because so. Makes it easier to get in and out, and I didn't want to take my big 2-step one I used at home to help put it in there and help build it. So I bought one of those cheap fold-out little stepping stools. Do you know when I got to Lake Pueblo, I set it up. I stepped on it once because it said it had like a 300-pound capacity. It was $7. I don't weigh 300 pounds. And so I got up there using, okay, this is good. But then when I stepped down, I went straight through it. So I might as well took that $8 and just threw it in the air. That would have been just as good. So yeah, I went right through it. Luckily, no one recorded me just literally stepping through that stool and breaking it in 1,000 pieces. But anyway, live and learn. So either I'm going to build one, or actually, what I'm thinking is just take one of my heavy duty things I put my camping gear in that I'm going to take anyway, because it's much sturdier, and just use it. Possibly one of my, maybe not. I don't know. I'll also decide. I'm not struggling getting up there like that, but it's you kind of want something to make it a little bit easier. As far as the camping goes, I'll put out a video with that. I recommend go here, go hang out here, go check out downtown Canon City, drive around, look at the cute little neighborhoods in downtown. I'm not knocking it. I think it's a nice area. I know some people get on here and say, oh, it's this and that. No, it's cool with me. And I travel everywhere. I'll tell you if a place isn't good, but I'll also tell you what I like and what I don't like about a place. And I will be honest with you. I'm not here to hype any place up. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, what I like and what I don't. I'm also not going to sit here and just put a place down because I really generally don't like the area, or I don't like their politics. And I find that a lot of times it does happen in these things where, do you not like the town, or do you not like their politics or the city or whatever? And sometimes we need to look in the mirror and say, well, maybe it's possibly a lot of that too. And then I overinflate everything else that may be somewhat of an issue there. Go check it out. See for yourself. One thing I'll tell you, don't speed through town. The police wait. The law enforcement in this area don't play. They want their city to stay nice. They don't want all that BS going on in their area. So they wait for you to come into town, and they will pull you over if you think you're going to fly through downtown and Main Street and, all that stuff. So the police make sure their presence is known here. They do that in Manitou Springs and a couple of the towns I think they have a little bit better handle on, like stuff like that. They're waiting. They don't play around about that. Family friendly, of course. Downtown historic Canon City's cute. Lots of little places to eat, shop, just hang out, walk around. But then they have modern amenities of you expect of a city of about 17 to 18,000 people. So they have all that. There's charging stations here. There's a lot of little cute towns to go check out as well in this area. Around here, you could, not too far away, like I believe it's Florence. Florence is not too far away for thrift store shopping and stuff. They have so many thrift stores and stuff. A lot of these areas have really cute downtowns. You want fly fishing, right outside Canon City's that. Royal Gorge, go over to Royal Gorge Bridge, all that good stuff. Come check out this area. Sometimes we forget to check out different areas that we're, not by us. Even people in Denver, I said, have you been to Canon City? No. You're a native. You've never been to these places. Go check them out. Anyway, this is Frugal Panda. I want to thank y'all for watching my videos. This was a great trip. It was a great idea. I'll let you know about the camper in my other videos in regards to what I liked and what I didn't like about it. And we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. You have a good day. Keep going out there and having fun and enjoy life. I think I want to say Canon City. Let me let you know just a little things while we got a little bit more time. Canon City is about an hour, 45 minutes or so from Denver. It's right outside of Pueblo. 25 minute drive from Pueblo area. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? This was all free. I love free stuff that opens your mind, gets you a little exercise, and it's fun. Anyway, this is Frugal Panda. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Get out there, enjoy life. Bye.